Happy morning, boys and girls. Did you complete the last day's questions? Okay, the first question, what is cell? Cell is a basic unit of life, and you can say structural and functional unit of the living organism. Next, Robert Hooke, he discovered cell in the oak tree, but in our surrounding we will not get the oak tree. No, then you can check that. You can do the experiment by using matchstick, Agipulla. Now come to the who gave the word cytoblast for the nucleus? Schleiden. He said new cells are arise from the from the cytoblast itself. But afterwards, one scientist proved that new cells are arise from the pre-existing cell. Okay, we'll see who is it. Now come to the methylene blue. Answer, what is that? Which staining color we will use to stain the nucleus? Okay, in the nucleus experiment, methylene blue. Okay, from where we should collect the tissue in the nucleus experiment? That is from the cheek. Okay, from the inside part, not out from the outside. And now a nucleus, head of the cell, otherwise boss of the cell or manager of the cell. Nucleus considered as the head of the cell. Now chromatin web, the net-like web-like genetical material which is present inside the nucleus, that is chromatin web. How many layers we can see for the nucleus? Nucleus covered with two layers, nuclear membranes. Now come to the factors which carries the characters from one generation to another generation are genes. And next, preparing the slide, adding the water to the section means which we cut. Okay, this process is called margining. Okay, these are the last day's questions, and now we will start the today's syllabus. Today's our syllabus about the cell organelles. What does it mean, cell organelles? The membrane bonded structures which are present in the cytoplasm are called cell organelles. Okay, we have so many cell organelles. We can see it's like a mitochondria, ribosomes, lysosomes, Golgi complex, vacuoles, blastoids. Okay, in that we should see one by one. First, here we have ER, endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, a network-like structure. The surrounding nucleus, you can see this network-like structure. It's called ER, endoplasmic reticulum. What is the main function of the endoplasmic reticulum? The function is transporting the material one organelle to another organelle in the cell itself, not outside the cell. Okay, one function. And come to the next one. In endoplasmic reticulum we have two types. One is a RER, SER, rough endoplasmic reticulum, SER, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. What is the difference between these two? RER, that means endoplasmic reticulum with some granule-like structures, and then are ribosomes. Okay, these are the ribosomes. If the endoplasmic reticulum with ribosomes, it's called RER. The endoplasmic reticulum without ribosomes, it's called smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Now we'll see what is the function of the rough endoplasmic reticulum. Synthesis of proteins. It prepares the proteins. Now come to the SER. SER function, preparation of lipids and proteins, and these proteins and lipids which are synthesized by the endoplasmic reticulum, it helps to prepare the even cell membrane. Okay, and one more important and very special function, that is detoxifying. What does it mean, detoxifying? The smooth endoplasmic reticulum which is present in the vertebrate liver. Okay, in the liver cells, the liver cells SER breaks the poison. Breaking the poison is called detoxifying. What is the use of this one? When we eat any food, in that if any little bit spoiled item or anything we cannot identify, even we cannot taste sometime, then it will send to body, but it's harmful to our body, then our system will recognize that, in that will break down the poison, then will not get any disturbance in our digestive system. Then you may get the question, sir, some birds will eat the, some birds will drink the poison, then they will die. Yes, but that is different, this is different. What is that? Their concentration is more. The poison voluntarily they are taking, concentration is more. Okay, that taking the more amount at a time. If it's a little bit, then there is a chance it may break, but more amount at a time and more with more concentration, then the total system will disturb. This is about the endoplasmic reticulum. And now Golgi body, Camillo Golgi, in 1898 he discovered some vessel like structures covered with a membrane. Those are called Golgi body or Golgi complex, otherwise Golgi apparatus. Above the nucleus you can see some vessel like structures. Okay, these are called Golgi complex. What is the use of this Golgi complex? Golgi complex, like a endoplasmic reticulum itself, it will transport the material one cell organelle to another cell organelle. But here, after the proteins, lipids and everything synthesized, it will move into the Golgi complex, and there some changes will occur about the proteins and this lipids, everything. After these changes, alteration, it will move to the cell organelle, another cell organelle by the Golgi body. Okay, now come to the lysosomes. Here a special question about the lysosome. What is the specialty of the lysosomes? See, so as first I'll give one thing. You see, in the cell there are some chemicals which have the capacity to destroy the cell. Then you may get the question, sir, if the chemical have the capacity to destroy the cell, then why, how we are alive? Yes, it's not only for you, it's a question for the scientists also, not now, in past. Afterwards, when they discovered lysosomes, they answer for that question. What is that? What is the specialty of lysosomes? In lysosomes, the lysosomes will blast itself, autolysis, killing itself. So it's called suicidal backs of the cell. Lysosomes, it will blast itself and release the some enzymes. These enzymes will work on this chemicals, then the cell is safe. So it's called suicidal backs of the cell. Now come to the ribosomes, protein factories of the cell. Why it's called protein factories of the cell? This cell organelle, it's like a heart shaped structures, it prepares the protein, so it's called protein factories of the cell. Granule like structures in the cytoplasm. Okay, now one more thing. What is that? What is cytoplasm? What is cytoplasm? A fluid like structure which is present in the cell, it's called a cytoplasm. The cytoplasm, what is the use of the cytoplasm? Cytoplasm gives the nutrients to cell organelles. Before the cytoplasm, we should see one more topic. What is that? In your textbook you can see it's like a protoplasm versus cytoplasm. What is protoplasm? See, proto means life, plasm means fluid. Protoplasm, life fluid. First scientists believe like that protoplasm is a plasm which is present in the cell. That means not in the nucleus or not in the cell. Simply they said it's like a cell itself. Right? Because cytoblast, Sleeden given the word, no, it gives the birth to the young cells or new cells. So they felt it's like a protoplasm is the main reason to give birth to the next cell. That's why they kept the word. It's like a proto means life, plasma means fluid, the fluid which gives life. Okay, when they discovered nucleus, then they said the plasm which is present inside the nucleus is nucleoplasm. The plasm which is present outside the nucleus, that is cytoplasm. Outside the nucleus in the sense, that is inside the cell itself. Okay, after the total cell organelles, I will give differences between the plant cell, animal cell, and with the picture. Okay, now come to the next. What is that? Vacuoles. What does it mean, vacuoles? The sac-like structures which are present in the cell, inside the cell. The vacuole have the layer that is called vacuolar layer. Okay, but it is vacuolar layer. Inside that you can see this vacuolar layer name is tonoplast. Inside the vacuole you can see is one fluid, it's called vacuolar sap, SAP, vacuolar sap. Okay, what contains? Of course 70 to 80% water itself, and remaining it's like amino acids, proteins, lipids, fats, some enzymes, respiratory enzymes. You can see some enzymes also here. This total is the some waste material also. Okay, like a urea, everything. Now come to cell wall. What is cell wall? Okay, cell wall present only in the plant cell. The cell wall main composed with a cellulose, what we cannot digest, one polysaccharide, that is cellulose. Simple thing, it's like a potato layer peel, and any food item, I mean every fruit or anything, maximum the layer or peel composed majorly with cellulose. Okay, because that is cell wall itself. No, cell wall present only in the plant cell, not in animal cell. What is the reason? The reason plant is taking more amount of water, it's alive, absorbs more amount of water than the cells may blast. To protect from this, they have a protection, rigidity by the cell wall. One use. And one more use, see, we are animals. No, animals, are you standing in the sunlight for a long time? Okay, for the D vitamin maybe we are standing for half an hour, maximum maybe 1 hour. Even the farmers are working in the sunlight up to some 3-4 hours, after rest again 3-4 hours. Even they are not staying in one place. No, laborers also, they are moving one place to another place. But what of plant will stay from the birth to death, I mean end of the up to the last, it will stay in the sunlight without any movement. How they will not get any bad effect by the sunlight? One is cell wall, and one main one is one enzyme, that is synapase. Okay, right. Now come to this cell membrane. Cell membrane is present both in the plant cell and in the animal cell. Cell membrane is made up of proteins and lipids. Okay, this total I will show with a picture. Now come to the centrosomes, which are called centrosome. What is the use of the centrosome? Centrosomes. Centrosome. What is the use of the centrosome? Centrosome helps in the cell division. Now one question, what is that? Sir, if the centrosomes are absent in the plant cell and present in animal cell, that means cell division occur only in the animal cell, not in the plant cell. No. Why? Because even there is no centrosome in the plant cell, the cell division will take place, but without centrosome. How it's possible? Instead of centrosome, they have some more structures to perform the cell division. Right? Is it clear? Now come to the next cell organelles. These are the cell organelles. Now we completed endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi body, lysosomes, ribosomes, vacuole, cytoplasm, protoplasm, cell wall, cell membrane, and centrosome. Next we have plastid, and important and very interesting for you, the picture is very simple and very good picture, that is mitochondria, powerhouse of the cell. Which is called powerhouse of the cell? Mitochondria called powerhouse of the cell. Okay, what is shape of mitochondria? We have circular shape, round shape, tennis racket, fibrous, and here we have a shape that is capsule shape. Mitochondria have two layers, one is outer membrane and inner membrane. Inner membrane have the projections called cristae, and inside the fluid is called a matrix. Okay, you can see this some fiber like structures. DNA, what is the specialty of this DNA? You know, DNA from the mother DNA. Okay, in a cell you can see mother father combination DNA genes in the nucleus or in the cell, but here you can see mother DNA. It prepares the energy, and energy stores in the form of ATP. What is ATP? See, ATP. What does that mean? ATP. Adenosine have 3 phosphates. Adenosine have 3 phosphate. adenosine triphosphate. Tri here, T-R-I. You know that, no? Mono, di, tri, tetra, penta, hexa, hepta, octa, non, deca. Okay, nona, deca. Okay, these are the names you can see in the chemistry for the numbers. Number 1, mono. Number 2, di. 3, tri. 4, tetra. 5, penta. 6, hexa, H-E-X-A, hexa. Hepta, H-E-P-T-A, hepta. 7, octa, O-C-T-A, octa. 8, nona, N-O-N-A, non or nona, N-O-N, otherwise N-O-N-A, nona. 9, deca, D-E-C-A, deca, otherwise some you can see D-E-C itself. Okay, deca, DECA. This is like a tri, adenosine triphosphate. Every living organism prepares energy. The energy in the stores in the form of ATP itself. Now, what is the size? The mitochondria long 8 microns, 2 to 8 microns. That means it is very smaller than the nucleus. Wide 0.5 microns wide. This is smaller than the nucleus. I said no, that is a 150 times smaller than the nucleus. Okay, if it's 150 times smaller than the nucleus, then how can we see this? Simply just like a nucleus itself, collect the tissue from the cheek cell, otherwise collect the tissue from the leaves, otherwise onion peel. Okay, cell wall onion peel in the 8th class you read that, no? Okay, just you collect the cell tissue like that. Just use the Janus green B solution. How to prepare the Janus green B solution? Take 200 milligrams of Janus green B solution and add 100 ml of water. Then we can prepare the Janus green B solution. Okay, this tissue what we collected from the cheek cell or leaf, just you keep in the we should keep in the Janus green B solution for some time. Afterwards, take on the slide cover slip, then you observe with the microscope you read in the 8th class, no, that picture, that is compound microscope. Just you observe in that, in the cell you can see a thick dot. That thick dot you don't feel like that is nucleus stains with methylene blue and the mitochondria stains with the very good, that is Janus green B solution, right? When we have one more experiment, cell wall experiment, I will say after this. Now you see here 150 times smaller than the nucleus, no, then you can see a thick dot. The dot is 100%, that is the mitochondria itself. Then how can you see the internal structure of the mitochondria? We should use the electronic microscope. Then you can see the internal structure of the every cell organelle, not only mitochondria. Number of mitochondria 1 to 150 in each cell. It's a number is different. Now come to the cell wall experiment. After cell wall experiment, we have one more, that is plastids. Cell wall after mitochondria, we have one experiment about the cell wall. Just you take one onion and cut one piece. Okay, and now you see here, this is inside and this outside. Just you press like this, then you will get a layer. Okay, just you separate this layer, and this layer should soak in the salt water for half an hour. Afterwards, just you take it out and keep in the safranin nucleus methylene blue, mitochondria Janus green B solution, and this to know the cell wall, just you keep in the safranin for salt water compulsory, and then keep in the safranin, that is staining color, to observe the color. Then what we can see here, actually the cell wall and cell membrane both are very near, like attached. But if you want to separate that, we should soak in the salt water. Then the cell membrane, cell wall, it will be, you can see some separate. Then you can observe the cell wall and the cell membrane separate. These 3 experiments. You know that how to write the experiments. It should be like a lab activity. Okay, I will say after this one how to write the lab activity. Now come to the plastids. These plastids are present only in the plants, absent in the animals. Okay, plastids are 3 types. One is a chloroplast, chromoplast, and leucoplast. Now what is the mean? Chloroplast. Chloro means green color. Chromo means color. Which color? Different colors. This is colorless. Otherwise you can say white. Green color parts like a leaf, green color vegetables, green color stem. So total contains chloroplast. That is now come to the chromoplast. Chromoplast, these are the Greek words. Chromo means the color. Chromo, different color. Example, you see chili first red. Chili first green color turns into red color. Next tomato, white, green, white, yellow, I mean golden yellow. Next red. How it's possible? The changes will occur due to the chromoplast. Leuco, colorless, white. Okay, leucoplast example you can see in the radish or inside the potato and the roots also. Okay, this is about the plastids. Number nearly it's like a 50 to 200. The number is different in different cells. Now next one, are cells flat? Yes, if you see straight, the cells are flat. When you observe in the microscope on the slide, cells are like a flat itself. But when you change the focus, then you can get the another direction. Total we have 3 directions. Okay, in our textbook we have pictures like some 3D pictures. Okay, 2D pictures you can see it's like only flat. 3D picture you can see like a total structure and shape. The cells are not flat, that is the cells are have the third dimension also, 3D picture. Now come to the where do cells come from? Okay, cells come from the nucleus, said by the cytoplast, said by the Schleiden. But actually cells come from the another cells. That means new cells are arise from the pre-existing cell, said by Joe. Right? Okay, cell theory. What is cell theory? All organisms are composed with a cell, prepared with a cell. In one tissue you can see a similar structure of similar shape, similar functions of the cells. Okay, these are given by the Schleiden and Schwann. Cell theory proposed by the Schleiden and Schwann. But cell, Robert Brown, nucleus, Schleiden about the cytoplast, and you should learn. Already given the list, no? You should learn that. Now come to these cells are arise from the pre-existing cells. Omnis cellula de cellula. This is a Latin language. It means new cells arise from the pre-existing cell. Now I will show how to write the lab activity. For example, this is one lab activity. Janus Green solution, that is one lab activity. Nucleus, one lab activity. Okay, just you note some points. The first one, aim. What is your aim? To observe the mitochondria in given tissue. Next, required material, what we need for that? Tissue from the cheek cell. Next slide, cover slip, watch glass, microscope, this total. And next, chemical. What is the chemical? Janus green bee, comma, water. Right? Next, precautions. While collecting the tissue, careful how, because you should use the wooden spoon, don't use any blade or any knife or something. Okay, use the wooden spoon, ice cream stick like that, wooden spoon, not from the outside the cheek, should be inside the cheek, from the inside mucosa membrane. Right? Okay, precautions. Okay, now come to the diagram, mitochondria diagram, segment of the mitochondria. Now the next one is method. What you are doing? Collecting the tissue, and next preparing the Janus green bee solution by using Janus green bee and water, and keeping the tissue in the Janus green bee solution for some time. And next we are taking on the slide and cover slip, adding water, mounting, observing the help of microscope. Observation. What you observed? A thick dot in the cell. draw the picture in the notebook, and the last result or conclusion. By this method I observed nucleus or mitochondria or membrane. What is cell membrane? Cell wall. What you are doing according to your aim, you should write that. This is a way to write the lab activity. Okay. Next we have a revision, and I will show the pictures with everything. Here we have some questions. Just you should solve the questions. Read the textbook and solve the questions. I will show how to draw the mitochondria in easy way. You should be with a pencil, notebook. Okay, boys and girls, will meet in the next class with these answers and mitochondria and cell diagram, difference between the plant cell and animal cell, and revision for the first lesson. Okay, thank you.